So here we have one song file, beep dot everything. Beep dot. First of what you do, take a button. Take a button and give that
background service.
Play. Text also play. Okay. Now, this action bar activity. Add compact activity.
So what?
So that take activity. So we took one button, right? Mention that button here. Button, play, and create memory for that. Play equal to button type and find UID r dot id dot. Okay. So this is it. Now whenever we click on this button, what we should do? We should start a service. So to start a service, first of all, create a service. How to create a service? Yes. Take a class. Take a class and extend it with service. So to create anything in your application, take a class, extend it with appropriate name. Okay. So first of all, create a class. Go into your package, right click on it, new class, and give the name as play service. Play. So class is created. Next step, extend it with
Services.
service. So whenever you take this extend it with service, this service class will have one abstract method called onBind. It will have one abstract method called onBind. So why do we use that method is, for example, our service is running and it should take help of another service. You consider Google Play services, right? So Google Play service will be running continuously in your phone. If you open locations, what will happen? Google Play service will be running and it will take the help of Google location service. Two services will be combined. Play service will use the Google location service. So they will be combined and they will be running appropriately. Most of the time, onBind method will be used by system applications, which applications which will be pre-installed in system, right? If they want to run, they make use of another service. So, how to implement that? How to implement that onBind? Click on it. Right, you get onBind. Enter. Just click on it. Then press Ctrl 1. You will get the solutions. Add unimplemented method. This onBind method, most of the time, system applications will use, not our applications. Next. So, what is the first method in life cycle? On create. Create. Next. Second, on start. You will have two methods, on start and on start command. On start method is, can you see this strike off? Strike off. Why? It is because it is all deprecated. And they remove that method totally from your Android. You should not use that method. Instead of that, they introduced a new method called on start command. What is the next step? On. So whatever you do, you should perform your activity in these three methods. So first thing, what we will have, we will play a song. Steps to do this. We will play a song. So we require one MP3 file. Somu? In your resources. So, in your resources folder, create a folder called RAW, raw folder. In your resources, you should create a, by default that folder is not present. You should create it. What is the name? Raw, RAW. In that raw folder, you should save.
So for splash screen also we have to create, if you want to put any image, we have to create a folder.
Where?
Splash screen. Splash
draw
screen.
elements.
Draw
You can
elements.
place it in draw. Create a folder with the name of raw. So in this raw folder, you should copy that B file, copy and paste it. Next B. Now what will happen whenever I do this? B will have one unique ID. Compiler will generate a unique ID to this b.mp3 file. That will be present inside r.java. So go and check whether it is present or not. In this r.java, here raw class is there. In that class you have a B. Okay. So why, if you want to play this song, you should retrieve it using this ID. Okay. So first of all, to play any audio file, we require a class called media player.
Yeah.
Media player. Steps to play audio. Steps to play audio. First, to play any audio file, create an object for media player class and initialize it. Create an object for media player class and initialize it. Now, if you want to play this audio song, what you should do? First of all, initialize it. All the initialization, all the creation of memories, they should be done in on create memory. Right? So, how to create memory for that? Player equal to. Initializing media player object. Initializing media player object is done by using initializing media player object is done by using a static method called create. A static method called create. I told you that it's a static method, so you should access it using class name. How, in which class it is present? It is present in media player class. Media player dot create method. So in this create method, it takes two parameters. First parameter is context of the application, current context. You can give either play service dot this or get application context. Second, resource ID. So which song we have to take? We should play beep.mp3. Beep.mp3 is present in raw folder. So that will have a ID, right? So what is the ID? Tell me. r.raw.beep. You should check here in this resource folder. There is a folder called raw. In that raw you have, so the ID will be r.raw.beep. So beep is done. So initialize this. Yes, sir. This is just like, you know, you want to listen to music in older days. What you should do? Tape recorder. I don't know. Our grandfather's childhood. Our childhood days, we used to have a tape recorder. We used to insert cassette. Similarly, media player is a kind of object. What in that we should insert song. Then it will play. Next step, creating is done. And all the operations which we want to perform, we should do inside on start command. So initialization here, and we should start the song here. Player dot start. Okay. So whenever this onStart command is called, the song which is there, it will be started. The beep sound will be played.
Now,
and
if we put a song in that in place of MP3 file, beep, then the size of the app will also increase, right?
Increase.
So if we put 100 songs, it will go for
Take up to
300.
That is why what they will do, they will take internal path, folder. They will give songs in folders, and they will retrieve songs from that folder. That is called files. How to use that file? Let's see the files model.
Okay.
Okay.
ఆ ఫైల్ని సర్వర్లో పెట్టడం ఇంకా అంతే కదా. అది ఈజీ
So,
ఉంటుంది కదా.
in on destroy, whenever your application is destroyed, what you should do? You should stop the song. Player dot stop. Okay.
సర్వర్ అంటే యూజ్ అయ్యేది.
This is the programming. Don't worry, there will be so much. There will be to play a song. You have programming. This is for simple thing. Single beat sound, right? This is for that. Right. Now, if I want to, what is this beep sound actually? It is just a small beep.
Message.
Beep. That's it. It will only be played for 1 second. If I want to repeat this for every 5 seconds, what we should do? We should take it in a loop. No. There is a class called timer. What this timer will do, it will repeat your task, whatever task you have. It will repeat that for every given amount of time. Right. Repeating a task in Android. So you require two classes. First of all, first one is timer. Second one is called timer task. So this timer, what it will do, it will repeat the task. What is the task? We should mention inside timer task. We should play this player dot start inside timer task, and we should assign this timer task to the timer. Previous steps. Mention this player dot start inside timer task, and this timer task we should mention inside timer along with the time. So every 5 seconds gap, this will be played. This timer task will be executed. What is present in this timer task? Player dot start. Okay. So what are the two classes we require? First one is timer class, timer, and second class timer task class. So do you know the concept of multi-threading? How many of you know multi-threading? Multi-threading. You have idea? So multi-threading is nothing but performing 2 or more tasks simultaneously. For example, if you are playing a game or let's take example that if you want to play a game, Temple Run Answer or else Subway Surfers, any game, that person will be running and score will be increasing at the same time coins also will be increasing. So how these tasks, 3 tasks are executing simultaneously using threads. So each and every process is given to separate threads. Similarly here also, if you want to execute this player.stop for multiple times, we should take a timer task. This timer task is nothing but it is a thread. So to create a thread, we have 2 ways in Android, not in Android, in Java. First way is create a class and extend it with thread. This is the first way. Second way, create a class, implement runnable interface. This is the second way. Can you tell me which is the best way here? First one. Second one is the best way, because whenever you implement runnable interface, you can also take, you can also write like this, right? Extends some other class, it can also implement runnable. So you can do 2 features at a time. But whenever you extend it with thread, you cannot use other features, right? So Java will not support multiple inheritance, right? So you cannot extend thread, extend some other class, you cannot do that. So you can only extend one class per a class. So if you want to have multiple features for any class, you should extend it with some other class, then implement it with runnable interface. Whenever you implement runnable interface, what will happen? Runnable interface has one abstract method called run. Runnable interface has a method called run. So this run method will be executed whenever you call it. We should write code here. Whatever the code which we want to display, which we want to perform in a thread, we should write in this run. So create objects for this timer and timer task. Timer equal to new timer. Okay. Object is created for timer. Next, create object for timer task equal to new timer task. So I told you timer task is a kind of thread, right? So whenever you take timer task, run method will be automatically implemented. Can you see that? So you should do this player.start method. You should perform in this run. So what will happen? A separate thread will be created. In that thread, we are playing music song for every 5 seconds. Now, so playing music is done. We took timer task, and we are also playing music in it. We should mention, right, what is the interval, at what interval it should be played. So in this onStart command, what to do? Use that timer object. Timer dot schedule at fixed rate. Schedule at fixed rate. So this method will have 3 parameters. First one, which task it will perform, which task will not perform, timer task. So this timer task object is there. This task we should perform. What is this task is performing? It is playing a song, right? And this is called delay. Delay is nothing but whenever you click on button, immediately if it starts, delay is called 0. We should mention whenever you click on button after 10 seconds if you want to start that. We should give here delay as 10 seconds. If you don't want any delay, give it 0. Delay. We don't want any delay, so take it as 0. Then period. How much time interval should we take? I told 5 seconds, right? Take 5 seconds. How to take 5 seconds in Java?
Coding
5,000. 1 second equal to 1,000 in Java. Okay?
Yeah.
You want to do it for 5?
5,000.
That's it. Now will this come? We created service, right? But we did not start the service. We created service. Whenever you click on play button only, this should happen. We did try that programming. So take that. Go to your main activity and in on resume. On resume. Play dot set on click listener, new on click listener. So in this, whenever you click on this button, you should start service. So do you remember how to start activity? How to transfer? How to start another activity from this activity? Using intent. Similarly, if you want to start service also, you will use intent. Take one intent object. Intent equal to new intent. New intent. So this intent, what you should give your current state. Main activity dot this. And what is the service that is to be played? Service class and play service. Play service dot class. Next up, start activity. This is called service. So we have a method called start service. So it will be started.
ఆడియో జాగ్లో పెట్టాలి, మైక్రోఫోన్లో పెట్టాలి. చేంజ్ చేసినట్టున్నాను నేను. నేను ఒక రికార్డింగ్ చేస్తాను. బయట ఏడుస్తున్న పిల్లలు సౌండ్
So our application is this one. Okay. Now if I click on this play button, what we should hear? We should listen to a song, play beat song. First of all, make sure that your audio is low. video volume is also.
Beeps out bounces.
If you click on button, it's not.
Beeps out ఇప్పుడు బయట నుంచి చాలా పెద్దగా వచ్చింది.
Right. We are clicking on the button, but it is not starting. Why? Do you know what are the basic components of Android? Activity, services, broadcast, and one more thing at the starting, as I told you, all the basic components of Android should be mentioned inside manifest file. Daily, if you create a new activity, we are mentioning it inside manifest. So we created service, right? We did not mention this inside manifest. Mention.
Yesterday I did the same mistake.
Open this manifest file and under application node, add. So what we want to add?
నేను కూడా ఇదే అనుకున్నా ఇంటెంట్ అనుకున్నా
Click on this service.
ఇంటెంట్ అనుకున్నా ఇంటెంట్ చెప్తాం అనుకున్నా
What is the name of service? Play service. Okay. Now try to add.
అది వేరే దానికి యూజ్ చేస్తుంది ఇదేమో MP3 ఉంది ప్లే సర్వీస్ సో దీనికి యూజ్ చేస్తుంది
Now if I click on this air button,
అవును అదే చెప్పింది
యాక్టివిటీ కాదు
when I lock the screen, service will be continued. Application is running, right? If I close this application, it will run.
kill the application.
If I kill the application,
It will not run.
from here, if I totally kill this application,
నాట్
It will not come.
right? Service will be running continuously. Even though if you close your application, even though if you kill your application, even though if it is in lock state. Okay? You can see. Go to this settings. Go to your settings.
కనెక్షన్
Feature of the connection lost.
Kisana?
And under this apps, click on this apps.
ఇంకా బ్లర్ అవుతుంది
You'll be getting what are the apps will have number of apps, right? So see running apps. What are the apps which are running currently in your application, in your phone? So settings is one of the app. Clean Master is running. Facebook is running. uTorrent is running. Messenger is running. Truecaller, DevApps Direct, Quick Support, WhatsApp. What is your application name?
Background.
Background service. Here you have it. Background service. Open this background service. What is our service name? Play service. So that service is running continuously. Right? So if you want to stop it, you can stop it and click it. What will happen? Operation will be stopped in between. You click on stop, application will be stopped completely. Again, if you want to start it,
तो आपने किया
click on play and kill your application also. It will be running. Service will be running. Right? Instead of stopping service, by there, what can we do? Whenever if you want to stop a service, we are going into settings, then we should stop. Instead of that, what can we do?
Destroy.
Non-destroy. Take a button in your hand again, stop button. Whenever you click on it, stop it. You have a method called start service, which will start the service. There is one more method called stop service, which will stop the service. Let us see. So here activity again. Take one more button. Stop. Stop. Mention that. Stop. Create memory. Button. Find UID r.id. If you click on it, stop dot set on click listener new on click listener. What you should do? Take intent option. Intent equal to new intent
Solutions.
main activity dot this comma play service dot class. And now what? Instead of start service, you should take stop service. Stop service of service will be stopped. So instead of playing a beat song, if you want to play the complete song,
Play the song.
take the file, song file, and place it in your raw folder. Right. Let us see. We are playing. This playing. And if you want to close it, go to this blank. Click on stop. It will stop. It will not get it. So instead of play, if you want to play a song,
Copy the song, place inside of
Raw folder.
right, in this raw folder, copy a song which is present on your screen. Be on it. Copy
song.
and in your raw folder. In the play service, song cannot be played in a loop.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, remove this loop and just take play dot start, and you don't
Need timer at all.
Instead of beat, you take
Play.
should always sit on. Always play. Close your application. You play. Delete your application. What happens?
Stop.
Song will be restarted. Okay. So whenever you kill your application, service will be destroyed and restarted.
Stop button before.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Stop button we have to stop button. Now if we go back, still the app will be running in the file.
Still application will be running.
Running.
I close the application, then also it is playing, right?
You stop.
And if I kill the application, service will be restarted.
Start.
Right?
On finish we
If
have
we want to completely stop it, what we should stop the service.
to stop.
So whenever I kill your application, whenever I am killing the application, what is happening? Service is destroyed, but stop service is not called. And then stop service is not called. That is why we should not. That is why song is restarting. Service is restarting. If you call stop service only, then only your service will be stopped. This is about background service. And what is my foreground service? I tell you, MB of RAM. Have 5 MB of RAM. In this 5 only 500. In this 500 MB, almost 250 MB is, almost 200 MB is occupied by operating system. And Android only will occupy 200 MB. And remaining
300.
in this 300 MB, all your applications will be running. Right? Like, let's say you are playing a game. Your WhatsApp is running in background. Your Facebook is running. You are listening to songs also. And I showed you many applications which are running. Field Master, there are many applications which are running there. All these applications are running in, will be running in this 300. Not in this complete 300. Put together, you consider 250 MB. Okay. What is the remaining again? So Android has our application processor. Our phone has 50 MB of free RAM. Now at this moment, we got some emergency. Operating system requires 100 MB more. Operating system requires 100 MB more. But you only have 50 MB. So how to get the 100 MB?
Stopping all other.
So what it will do, it will retrieve from this 250 MB. It has only 50 MB. So it will retrieve from this 250 MB. What it will do, it will kill some of the applications. If it kills game, what will I do? This is what I do. If it kills game, we cannot handle it. Every time you are playing, operating system is playing, killing your application. It should not happen. So anything which runs on user interface will not be killed by Android. User interface will run easy, it will not kill. So it can kill WhatsApp, WhatsApp it can kill, Facebook it can kill. And I'll tell you about the songs. Facebook the what can run. What are running?
Antivirus.
Antivirus, Field Master, everything. Those can be killed. Now, song is a service, right? So WhatsApp is a service, Facebook is a service. All the things which are killed are services. Services it will not kill any other thing, it will kill only services. Now, we are playing song. If song is played in background, there is a chance that songs also will be killed. So you are listening to music, if operating system killed that song, what you will feel? You will not feel good. So that is what we should do is, we should run this song in foreground. Instead of running this service in background, we should run it in foreground. So whenever you run any service in foreground, that is just like intimating operating system, saying this service is running in foreground, so you should not kill it. If you run any service in foreground, it is just like intimating operating system. Services interacting with user. Services interacting. I mean, we can listen to songs. Services interacting with user. So it should not kill this foreground service. Right? So foreground services are classified. That is what use focus of foreground services is. Operating system should not kill that service. Okay. Rest of example ఇలాంటి foreground sources background sources